I'm back. Okay. This is here on day 3. So as you guys can see, it didn't really last. Well, the first day was good. And then the next day I woke up and it looked like this. Obviously, once I give it some time to gather itself, it'll look a lot better. Looks fine to me. I don't really have any issues or whatever. But I'm about to go to dinner with Joelle, so I'm gonna get ready. But I've been wearing it like this since like yesterday, and I've been pinning it back to get it out of my face. I have a bit of makeup on. Not really, I just have lip gloss and mascara, and I did my eyebrows earlier, and that's all I have on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my foundation and stuff and get ready to go out. And then I got these rings from Amazon. I love gold jewelry, and these are so cute. I wanted the chunky kind of look, so I got these, and they match my earrings, and I've been wearing these a lot, and they still are in great condition. And it's been about like 4 months, 3-ish months since I've had them, and they're still in great condition. I've showered in them a few times, like I forgot to take them out, and they still look pretty good. It came with 2 other ones. I just haven't worn these right now, but is it gonna focus? There we go. These right here, but I haven't worn these yet. For dinner, we're gonna go get sushi, and I love sushi. Actually, I had never tried sushi before. Joelle kind of introduced me to it, so yeah. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I don't know if I should wash my face. I literally just took a shower like about an hour or 2 ago. Like,
maybe I need help. Just like I think about that girl who pretended to suck fake blood out of a tampon for YouTube. Like,
you guys want to know what's funny? I've been seeing like a lot of videos about LASIK and about all the complications and things that can go wrong with LASIK. And funny enough, it's something that my doctor, the doctor that I used to see, he like heavily like tried to get me to do that procedure. And I always told him like I just want to think about it, because it is something that I wanted to do. Like, I always wanted to just wake up and just be able to see. That's always been a dream of mine. And I can see, I'm not fucking blind, but you get what I mean? Like, wake up and not have to put on my glasses or my contact and stuff. Fuck. But now that there's like a lot more research and stuff and more complications, it's not something that a lot of doctors recommend anymore. So I was surprised that my doctor, like, he was just trying to really push for me to do. And one thing I don't recommend people mess with is your eyes and your fucking teeth. Like, those are 2 things you should not mess with. And now that I'm seeing all over TikTok of people, like, they're doing you're seeing people get veneers from veneer techs who have not gone to dental school and things like that. And I didn't even know dental school took 8 to 10 years to like get there, because I've no shade to dentists, but like, I never really saw them as like real doctors, so I didn't know that like dental school took that long. Honestly, I just wonder how people are getting away with this, and people who are giving BBLs out of their basements and stuff. Like, how are you just letting people do that to your body? Like, do you not care about your body at all? Like, I'm just so perplexed. But back to what I was saying about the LASIK and stuff. It's like, I feel like nowadays it's hard to trust doctors, because I'm like, if it's not a safe procedure, or like it's not, like with any procedure there's always a risk, right? So if it's not like a safe procedure, like, why are you recommending it? Like, there are so many things that could go wrong and so many things that cannot be fixed. Like, I've heard stories about people like getting LASIK drove them to commit suicide. So I was just like wondering why my doctor tried to push it so much. And that makes sense when he's no longer my doctor, but That's crazy to me. Like the amount of complications that can go wrong with like your eyes and stuff is, I wouldn't risk it. Your eyes, you literally need them for everything. Okay, we're gonna use a different moisturizer. I normally use the Glow Recipe or the other one that I've shown you guys, but we're gonna use the To The People moisturizer. Probably can't even see that, but a lot. I mean, it goes on pretty smoothly. Youth To The People is definitely a brand I've been looking into because this moisturizer feels really good now that like I'm actually trying to pay attention to it and see how well it's just applied on my skin right now. Yeah, my skin feels really good right now. All the products just feel really clean, and like it just makes my skin feel really good. Last time I forgot to put on primer, so we're not gonna forget that this time. My camera's dying again and I'm not even surprised because I'm terrible, but hopefully it doesn't like die while I'm trying to do this. All right, we're back because my camera died before I was really interrupted. So we're gonna start with the Pro Filter Primer by Fenty. This is soft matte, and I just put that all over my face. At first, I was a bit skeptical about this primer, but no, it works great. And then we're gonna mix it with the Benefit Pore, what is this? The Pore Professional Primer as well. And that I mainly put in my T-zone just to give me that extra oil control for my T-zone. The first time I applied this, or I used this primer, I was like, why am I white? This goes in our T-zone. And it has like a blurring effect to it. I feel like it makes my pores look smaller, especially my cheeks. I feel like I have huge pores on my cheeks. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, I feel like it helps like kind of mask that a little bit, or like reduce the appearance of it. Combination has been working really good for me. It does leave sort of like a white cast, but it goes away, I promise. You don't even like see it. We're still gonna use the Danessa Myra Exploring Balm. I've been using it for a few days now and I really like how it applies on my skin. Where's my brush? Sorry. A bit heavy-handed on this because I ain't got time to be flying today. I told Joel to let me know like around what time he'd get here, and he was like, no, I won't do that again. One thing Joel and I always argue about is time management, because very on in our relationship, that man, he runs on his own time, and it's something that bothered me because I value my time. It would be like I'm like 20 minutes away and he's still at his house. Like, don't lie to me. 5 minutes away and this man would get to you like 30 minutes later, and I'm like, if you're gonna be 30 minutes out, let me know you're 30 minutes out instead of telling me you're gonna be 5 minutes out, because I'm expecting to be here in 5 minutes, but you're not. It's gonna take you 30 minutes. Just let me know 30 minutes so I can freaking expect what time you're gonna get here. In the past, it was a problem. Since then, I've tried not to be like strict as far as like timing of things. I just try to be patient of when he gets here and stuff like that. But towards the beginning of our relationship, it is something that bothered me just because I like to plan things. I hate being late to things, and if we agree on a certain amount of time, I expect you to be there at a certain amount of time. But that's one thing when you're in a relationship, you kind of have to learn how each other work, because that man had like no concept of time. He runs on his own time, and that's something we've had to like figure out. But now he's a bit more, he either like doesn't tell me when he's coming. He's like, I'll be there later. Like, he doesn't tell me a specific time, because if he does, I will hold him to it. So he doesn't tell me a specific time. He's just like, I'm on my way, or we're gonna do this later. And I'm like, let me know when you're on your way. Don't tell me like, so he will let me know when he's on his way to me and not tell me like, we're gonna go out at this specific time. And that's been working for us. And this is the Hourglass in shade Teak. This is the NARS bronzer in shade Laguna. I'm gonna put that in the perimeter of my face. I'm gonna try to do it like how Uche does it. Have you guys seen that movie Lisa Frankenstein? That was a pretty odd movie for me. So I saw Challengers last night. It was a very good movie. Like For me specifically, when it comes to movies like this, I need time for it to sink in. I have to think about it. Like, it's a movie that made me think. I'm like, do I like her character? Do I not? Like, I didn't know if I should root for her or not, because I'm like, she's a bit toxic. And like, I get her, like, I get the passion for tennis and things like that. So it was a really great movie, and she did her thing. She ate her big win with that. Like, she did such a great job in this movie, and the other two actors did a really, really good job as well. And I think it was executed pretty well. Sorry.
I'm leaving now to head to you.
Okay, well, okay, that's good. I'm like,
Take your time.
almost done.
Nah, take your time.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you more.
I forgot what I was saying, but it was a good movie. Time jumps were a bit confusing to me. Nothing was like in order. Only time that I could tell what was going on is, oh, her hair's like a bit shorter or like a bit longer in this scene, so it's probably like around this time. So yeah, that was a bit confusing for me, for sure. I don't have tints on my car. It doesn't happen that often, but it happens too often. Men are always like waving at me, trying to get my attention, and I ignore them all the time. And normally I have like sunglasses on, so it's easier to pretend like I don't see them. But it's like, leave me alone. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. I remember one time I got catcalled and I was wearing like a big sweater and sweats, socks. My entire body was covered, and I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I'm in traffic during like school time, like when school's getting out, and this grown-ass man is calling this girl over, and this girl is clearly in high school, like a young girl, and I'm like, I was just so bothered by it. But like, she ignored him, rightfully so. But in that situation, I felt powerless, because I'm like if it were to happen in a case where we weren't in our cars, I wouldn't have said anything, because I'm scared of what would happen to me, because sometimes men can be really violent. And that made me think a lot. I'm like, if this were to happen in a situation, like, would I speak up? Because I'm scared of men too. And this doesn't apply to all men, obviously. And I feel bad, because I'm like, I want to be like, hey, that's not okay, stop catcalling this girl, but I'm 5'1", you guys. I'm 5'1". I'm scared of men. So it sucks that in a situation like this, I don't think I'd be able to stand up for a girl like that. And that's just me being honest. This is the Juvia's Place orange blush. I'm gonna go get dressed, and then I'll be right back. But yeah, and then the heat damage, don't forget a fro with a side of heat damage. Love that for me. Finish it off, just some Fenty lip gloss, and this is the hot chocolate, my favorite ever. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. You guys haven't seen my piercing in a while, and I feel like you guys missed it. Hopefully there's some boogers in there. But the ball keeps falling out. This is like my third time, so I just keep it inside now, but it all matches with the earrings, the rings, everything. And I do have a necklace, but I ain't gonna put that on right now. Thank you so much. Bye.